Now, issues are and this Amayokono woman raising Yedikan EFA, the secret printing of ID cards. Just electoral commission no ekoshe kukwem and wotra ID cards Emma or Manfo. Even though electoral commission no edin chemwaba. But for the purposes of this discussion, inti yeba share sa video no ede sa hoyo nyina ede abano. Ye share no we are. And then answer former President John Dramani Mahama ne central phone share mu ene nsɛm a wɔde tu dwa ɛfa nneɛma a ɛndi samayiko no wɔn ahu sɛ exhibition exercise entwa yie ɛwɔ ho no yɛnkɔhwɛ no nso so na fe yɛba a ɛde nkɔmatwetwe no ahyehyɛ so.
Na mo jigba ke
Mother, what?
Right now.
That's how they try. How they on trial.
Try who first?
Right now.
Try who first?
Phone ka je. E ko kuro no twa.
Right now.
Mama.
My boss.
Yeah. Mba. Apara. Oh. Ni chapen.
Are you not done?
No,
Oh, okay. Keep doing it.
we are at the EC office.
You are the EC office.
Yes.
So keep doing it.
And we are yet to understand what is happening. So
You are yet to.
understand what
And
is
then
happening.
keep on understanding.
Okay.
It is deeply troubling that the ongoing exhibition of the voters' register has revealed significant omissions and in some cases the deletion of names of registered voters on a wide scale. There are also instances in which the gender, name, and registration center of voters have been transposed. As an interested party in the December elections, we want to state, and strongly, that these alarming warning signs do not bode well for a free and fair election. To quote what many others have said in their commentary on the current developments on social media, of what use is a democracy if technicalities will be deployed to steal the mandate of the people? Sovereign power emanates from the people. It must be protected and jealously guarded at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, the EC and our opponents suggest that these concerns we have expressed are an exaggeration. Our demands are the same regardless. We want to see fairness, transparency, and integrity in the process leading up to the election, including in this exhibition exercise. We expect that when such monumental breaches are pointed out, the EC will take responsibility and act in good faith to resolve them. We in the NDC have exhibited restraint at all times in this electoral process. Even now, we're committed to doing so. But let me serve notice, once again, that we will not accept the result of a flawed election. We will certainly not look on. Neither will we shirk our civic responsibility and allow the EC, whether by ill intent or sheer incompetence, to usurp the people's mandate in the December 7 poll. The Electoral Commission must take immediate steps to rectify and sanitize the register and re-exhibit it to afford the voting public and all stakeholders an opportunity to verify their particulars in the voters' register before it is finalized.
Well, inti videos mienu ena yawa kwahwe ne di kan eye ne ana ekoso abato komisan the secret, the alleged secret video or the secret printing of ballot of election of ID cards. and your question na fe wi na His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama and some telephone share mu a frɛ and some what the two dwa no so and also so yakɔkɔhwɛ edit to aso but anapɛ ye hwɛ sɛ emra aka na yakɔto aba 7 December niema entwa yie efa abato nhyehyɛ ho no the commission no obenya mrɛ etimi atoto ni nyina ama fe adwene mu ada ho fan uti His Excellency the former president or say enya de a won beje abato no sunsuaso sentra niema ya ekoso yi the commission ahwɛ na wantoto ni nyina enya de won beje sunsuaso no ede atomu and that's a very heavy statement ense say ye fa no agroso kra eden ne betimi aba na pay ye behwe na fe yatwetwe mu enkomo medini bi o the chief jay forcing ye be kɔ phone no so na ya hye enkomo twetwe no ase but on my entoto mu no me guess Kamal Dean deputy communications director for the MPP Kamal atenase na me ne be hye enkomo twetwe no ase wo bra ye hwe Radan Lamate ono so deputy director of election for the NDC ono so ba be kan enkomo twetwe no ho enti ye be ye zoom ye be ye phone calls ni ade na fe yato adwen no sima a da yanimi na etimi ehunu poma no bisibre Kamal akwaba
CJ na design
awode wo na nso
edanyame ase anapei nyabo ade de akyeye nti full of praise for him and of course say yenyina yetin komi I would have to say an edge say obi biara ohweye no yemfa seda so nko emma onyakopon a waboyen wasama ya honde anapei na CJ me da se motimanya bre etima frɛ sɛ yemra emehwɛ normal ekokoso ane Nnawotwe Nnawotwe Yi mu efa ya bato ho nsɛm efa ya pomode ho nsɛm efa yan kasa as ɔman ye ho nsɛm a ɛkɔ aban a Nana Addo Akufo do ɔdano Nnawotwe Yi nso mu di dwumadie papa over 11 programs solid ones sɛ Ghana pun 20 ɛna etimi di sa dwumadie no say woman akonya I'll just mention them 1 or 2 or 3 na who say Ghana
exhibition
before I'll come on it na Nnawotwe Yi over 10,000 hospital beds and the Nyankopon Adom Emma Nana Addo Akufo or their boa say mabrowa for hospitals district side hospital beds any honum yebre or their ma say yemfamwa apomodin ho nsem. Now what you government has been able to institute this free water policy boa say obi biara coronavirus yi ade ehwemmo ama say yakwa no ansu ho nsem any other things no to cushion our plight no otima boa say free water policy and so ego so Nnawotwe Yi anso aban asama clearance say Ministry of Health omunfa dwumayefo allied health professionals 3,400 aban ama clearance allied health professionals no omu asebi omu nye nurse fo omu nye doctor fo omu nya efense dentist na omu ye omu bua ama hospital dwuma ekwenim say be laboratory services na other things allied services. I know I'm just telling you say dwuma pa ye NM science no election na ye koi say abato na ye kon enam dwuma wo ye enam track record na ye ka ho asem no ena sebi Ghana for behwe ansa na mo ato abama wo
but Ghana for betimi ato abama wa esa abato ho hyehyɛ ni na emuda ho
of course
until before you even start talking about your project and the policies
Chief Jerry having done all this no me san I can say mesremo with all the 275 constituencies meaning say your lieutenants or your executives obi biara owo hono maye na yen sorry waka yen modjuma na yen making sure say exhibition exercise na koso no electoral commission are extended by 2 days no we should make good use of it make sure say wako check udin omo so omo use short code no so check no omo check o yen so o mra no san ko check biom to make sure that your name is on the register yen de eyimu de yenye obi biara na din ebe yira wo mu no yen nim o MPP ni ano NDC yen timi hu. What we know is that the register electoral commissioner compile no sebi omo anfa NDC ID card and a compile here omo anfa MPP ID card and a compile here omo de Ghana card
okay
any other issue so no compile
so menko ahoma no so na mene the national coordinator for CODIO mene no entwetwe enkomo Dr. Albert Kofi Ahin abeka mesa wo mano so doc otime ka me wache mo akwa ba na wotwe dwumadi esuni
hello
doc otime ka hello Dr. Ahin hello doc well yen plan komo twetwe no so yen saka Dr. Ahin
I control the dean the last time no bia ni ho awode a party card na party symbol we say ko say me ye party ni mapa we ntinti chomidin nonetheless we are all critical players in this election.
Okay, but come on
now
NPP as a political party more observations okay my MC Dr. Ahin answer about man to be doc what me can
hello beto on cafe na meto on kapa
okay doc mama achamo akwa ba na wotwe dwumadi esuni Adom TV so doc
yo bedo say me chia with you for no pay
okay doc coalition of domestic election observers exhibition exercise here ekoswe mo observations ni amude moni atofa mu ehu yesha se free ho ebi ne dia ne Dr. Ahin
yo me da say my main kind of first is say there were 65 constituencies in the year observation. Now, the arbiter said, I didn't know, and yeah, they are gonna for hectare crochet. With attendance in the end, you cry, and yet. And I feel the woman who knows when say, actually, be over corner, be a any part 200, the be an omudin, it be a 50, it be 100, it be so Libya, a picture no me be ma na ya swapo ema ma be ye oba na she ni picture no ho no me din ye be medin na friends no nipa am so mo ba on the average you know you will get about 20-30 a day for those police stations.
Talk about the final observation about those subio mame o final observation ya o yes say answer na
final observation is say because nipa nko that is the basic thing.
Okay, but o mention percentage figure be 20-30% ho no menya ni
man can 20-30%.
Okay,
me say on the average o hwe mu a nipa o mo ko day ko hwe.
Okay,
e wo baby aye wo no e be 30.
Oh, okay,
the whole day nipa 30 be
the whole day na nipa be 20 and 30 I don't ko hwe omudin
sanity. Yeah.
Well, now what do you mean? Maybe I'm more observation for instance, on the issue of attendance. A work from a day now mo propose moving forward. Sebia in the coming years. Say ebe manipa am can to me akosro. Doc.
Opani sasem we on especially about the exhibition. Every time be exhibition be you bodewu. Say Ghana from Kosho na show din say picture nya no asesa udin anka yanhwe ni yi no aye waye ni yi e bia na udin na wa feeling inclusion for omo nkoda say no asama aye kan me hu de yensin kanumpo e bi say enra no bi ni me din ko na me ka chenze ye man Ghana for 3 more months 3 months kwa ka ho a e sika ne beto ye sika ne go bi enkole on the average hwe mu a I say kofo ni nje ma twere medin ho nti ade na wo se me ha me ho sanko bi on and friend so say short code na abeka ho kwa na asem but bi wo ha short code no wo use a unya me say me use ye menya but me call ho no na medin ewo ene mabusiafo nyina wo obi nso ebi a obekọ no wenya obekọ no so na ni din ni ho ampa oh, and you say, no man can get you where you think to do. Mean to them, a whom be here say, and could be a bevomode. Now, what do you when one could say, woman, I say, I'm what we say for the election.
Okay, but Doc, and this summer you call no raising issues. These are issues, see, where when some, for instance, ID cards are now electoral commission no laminating one more and a very big issue. Just say it's Yamra because now one more party agent at these centers, Abra Electoral Commission, Etusa and Amono, and then again the issue of missing names from the register no about so that. But the printing of the ID cards, could you? My position was Nnawotwe no any day doc.
And not the American say, and I could do again say, I was thinking he's a bow mamma. We say 1 more year registration, they did so well. Every week, be a normal hold the press conference. They drew figures. That transparency was so good and should have been continued. So, in 1 more year, Senkomo to suffer more. The way I'm more cast, not just any other bonnet and now more year. But any other bonnet, no, friend, now, Messi. So, for no one, but they are, and they're not a different story. But for the number, no me who idea we no China. When me tell one kasa wo che kokomu na wudin samboni. Enti ho de o ma nyini. It is o man kasa je o from situm.
Well, enti crime ban electoral commission betimi afaso na wa fix this issue because say adwene mu ant ne a o tie sani amapani dada Mahama Ekano that they will not accept the results from a flawed election. And so I say you kwa adwendwene mu pa Dr. Ayin.
Yes, I mood. Na I wish money say. And now I call a pack meeting. Easy for Aban Hoba. Oma can the say, Debe Sibiara. And from so Abanina, Umbeti Sini. And in the beginning, I say, parties in the bomb or dinner, the woman who be no, Omodanedi. Ma womote sene beya ombetimi ahwe na woma kwakwa bibia ebi say register enye papa election so enye papa election in kosi edi wanchi be ba de ahwe na de ntokwa ba e ho be hia say register no be dimu nti o si nyina ye boa woma extending by 2 days Ghana for mo den na mo fa 2 days e ja wanwade na mo ko na mo hwe na mo wa yi si na de no enye de wo say.
Okay, but Dr. in 2 days no enough.
And I make us say, "Oh, Ghana for 3 months kwa yanko." Until 2 days there. Na hwe hu say, yi sin so say no. Omu ni bre. 5th October ya omu ye nomination. I battle na bimben. You know, they don't have that luxury of time. I omu to me at the idea come. And possible.
Okay. Electoral Commission aside the atu just from 1st October we're trading ama nipakuo bi for instance omo ana COVID-19 no mu ni Ghana ha ana restriction nti no mu ni Ghana ha ebiem womo a na abra adintwa no ekoso no na womo 14-day mandatory quarantine no and afei womo atro womo din ekura womo card enso womo anko hu womo din e register no abra ye exhibition ni madwene mu no muka mo hwesi ai ni mu a eyamra kwan so yi sin betimi e de atu sa na mo no doc
Mr. Oyemra kwan so so washa nka obi bia register ma especially the teenagers now mo di 18 no mo di mo edin abehye ho manum afen so omra mu say aka 60 days to aba no within 40 days of the 60 days no so what we try with you more you do the back register no after 60 days your name cannot be put on the register. That is the law. And you know you see abo mo de bia ebeboa especially wo mo ana my stranded that wa sene wa kan no COVID-19 wo mo ntimi mephwe mu den no e bia ni sa no a almost benya kwan e no ni say eni se ye mo bia o ye qualified no din no on tire ti ye bia eni kwan so ye mra kwan so em se na no yi sha wa pack no mo chechiri mu chire party sin na mo te yo mo ase afenso no omo the agents beko the state offices no makore and sana ni wi nso a emretia wa bi mu nso no ma bomoden a exhibit kakra bi na mbenya no na parties ne hu se ne be ya yi beto yi
but look answer na ye beko abato no anim 7 December kodio madwene mu kwame na say electoral commission e fa so e the IPAC are very, very, very instrumental. Say, Bano, say, Abatono, any mu Genetubia, a bit me SEA. Kwame say Electoral Commission, FA IPAC, so na wama prepare your and transparency, eba because UTA, Andy Samayokona, General Sedun Ketia, waka say, the Siano, IPAC, no, and yadia, Ekoso, in fact, Ekoso Kranwa, Agent Tuano, Aya and Tensia, brano and the kwanya say electoral commission offer so na what the IPAC meetings e dey ehwe say prepare your ebeba doc wadwene mu no ene de ania
me ba ocho o say IPAC no the share say ne be ya de bia no especially time I to about you be share parties in the NCSs you be share na ya to adwene nti say no wo hwe o program o ma ye na timetable na yi share no IPAC meetings wumpa brano no e di anamon bi on betu bia no o mani dead ma ekuo no ne parties ni ade ni nyina bia te na hwase e wo se yete ho ase adwuma ye kodi no bia nya no ho ntiase ansa na ye bi ho ejina ne wo kan ho hia pa ho hia bibia yi se feel say e hia say wo se party fo ni hu ana say wo se citizens na wo man mu ni ye hu no e wo se ye dani nyina di ye bought the public education cost so a church and you memu how to vote and the be a win piano senebe ya obi abete no hanse ansa na we 7 December na wakotuna e bi say etisi ya wo fi so wadwe ye o se bi etisi wa ana so wo ti bi ase na we bi santo a e be hagin enti de wo kan ho ye ne kwanso a brano no you did say easy for be free kwan bi a mo fa so a mo be ye nchekere Emma Bato no itimi edi mu na so mfaso na omoye.
Well, Dr. Ahin, ma men da was na yen fancy ha waje mrese woni twetwe nkomo. Ye da CP doc.
Me da si opening. Bye.
Dr. Albert Kofi Ahin, National Coordinator, Coalition of Domestic Election Observers, CODIO, and amene no atwetwe nkomo no. Well, come out. Yen twaso free me doc nkomo twetwe. Utie nsema o kan. In fact, on the time say 2 days and an extension and they can home interestingly also Ghana for Muslim and Sakura and I on back
a very important point and a doctor a can see so and the crese o share the way a Ghana for a abato a hokana ye de komuno e different na eba say yes an control ye din so a hokana so e different na eba by election ana yemfa say even you have election crown at least ahonka kakra is different a change exhibition no in the past history they say domestic election observers aka because they have followed this for a very long time now in the past no history say dudona ye ka say yenkonko hwegedin yenkonko hese ne ebetuma boa say ebehu say anomalies ba na problems are wo ye feel say register no ebetuma correct no yenko. Look at the result, report of Modimai. 30 people. And for the police station, I registered by 400 people. And I registered by 600 people. Okay? Now in a day, 20 people go. So 20 people go, averagely. 20 by 10 days now, they are my. Just 200 people now, now the over 200 people, no, anchor. It's a problem on one. Obey. But you see, this time to ABA, short code now, as I de can hono. Also, Dr. Kasano or the can also, and also one of the reasons are ABA, ama low turnout, no. So, yeah, Babedi. So the point here I'm making is that we urge, and the may urge all executives. All executives of the New Patriotic Party, no as a duty to ensure, say, ye ding a woman. Young people, just like the way I now Omoka say, yeah, Basen Kofo, Ebimudi Kofo, get those people to also go there and check their names. Very important because the transparency of the election, the fairness of the election, and of course, the election, and I believe this is part of the process as mandated by the law CI 91. And the doctor can I think it's an attitude that we have had for a very long time as a people. Okay.
Okay, but come on. After young core issues, you know, issues are ending some on my raising for yes, I say free the secret printing of the ID cards. Every video that's what say. Myself, Mr. say MPP na more opposition, and I'm who be say and then I'm obeying.
You see, first of all, my main counsel to say. Me kasama MPPD as a deputy communication director.
Yes.
Me kasama EC. Me nye ECPR.
No, but
I am coming to the question you have asked, and I want clarity on this matter.
Okay.
the entire market say me kasama MPP ne say yen so your interest e wa abato no because abato no e ade a man for the una mo kan kokromoti power
yes
obi biara why registered biara no a why eligible to vote biara no or the kokromoti e kwa team ho no nti me ye campaign na NDC ye campaign na CPP ye campaign PS so ye campaign nti your interest in the first place. Into a question whether or not the video that has come out no nke MPP mra will we talk about it. Obviously if there's anything untoward about Nhyehyɛeɛ and ECA no at any given time no every serious party will comment on it. But the point is Mr. Bisau, like I said, I'm not speaking for EC. Response by the EC edema effa sa video no na response na omodi man no omoko iPack no obia de na adwin buy no video no what was the agreement at the tail end? Was it untoward? Was the response of the EC taken or not taken? Because IPAC no CPP wom PNC wom all political parties about 24 political parties and they call IPAC no and sana ABS some domestic observers and other things some ex-official members no
but response are easy the buy no and they say almost shame no almost print ID cards no district office
yeah.
Na fe omo dey across the various polling stations.
Yes.
Na omo chiche e dey ama omo
they do that. Okay. See the point is
but the point is na mo ya aware.
That is why
my question is na mo ya aware.
Listen. First of all, transparency is very important in all this thing that we do. Say na parties, you know, of course my general secretary is the rep. I am getting your answer and I'm giving I know it's a simple
yes or
and
no.
it's a simple answer I also want to give you. My general secretary is the rep for us on IPAC and other election matters. And of course, my director of election is part of it. Of course, my campaign manager, Macminu, is part of it and all that. And they are privy to all that is going on. Of course, at any given time, you know, whatever we need to know as a party, and the question I will be say, do we know? We all know, say, a process in making sure, say, the electoral rule, no, excellent. And the job, I was say, electoral commission. Now, say electoral commission, me I say your registration we share to make sure the provisional register are ready. So that you now be check figures now the call election no. And for polling station be as a party. No,
but
so if you're asking a question whether what they were doing we know or we didn't know, the point is that maybe I might have not been privy to the fact say whether we know or we didn't know. But it is important that Dr. Aheka, you know, whatever EC is doing, I will say it to me who say at least transparent and is good for all of us so that your democracy.
No, come out. I am asking you this question in your capacity as the deputy communication director of the MPP, not in your personal capacity. You should give me
what I do know is that I'm aware say EC our district offices. We are also aware say EC in Jumano say be enye one day pam ya register we na asa processes. So obviously no by inference one cannot say what EC is doing at their district office of course is not untoward or is something that is untoward. One point, you know, the fact is that omo district office is Juma Koso and the EC abeka say e Juma na ye no na say no district office ho. As a political actor me call IPAC make bisa question.
Okay.
So you are bisa question.
Okay,
explanation is satisfactory.
So are you okay with what you saw?
With what I saw, of course, obviously what I saw. If you want me to be analysis of the video I saw, I don't see anything wrong with what is happening there. First of all, register no say 17 million people. Register no is going to be available to everybody. 17 million people. So we a new registration on 1st October. Every party, our agent or honoma or say number register and so.
But even before
now, if you have the figures, now the party's cards are omo catcher says some duplications have happened, some corrections are supposed to be done, and then they have tasked their district offices to make sure say such cards are reprinted
on the blind side.
That is where I'm saying
on the blind side of political parties.
That is why I'm saying that the admonishment given by Dr. Ahin, and of course the admonition that will be given by all of us, and he said at any given time, no anything about electoral process, no, once it involves critical stakeholders like political parties, no, involve us. That one I agree.
No, but I'm surprised that you are not worried about the fact that you know EC is doing this on the blind side of political parties, and it has taken the NDC.
No, you didn't listen to me. The NDC as a political party have the right to ensure that what is right at the EC Electoral Commission is right. the MPP has a right to also ensure that what is right is also right. Okay? To go to the district electoral office, whether or not the video now was a district office and a district office. Was it a district office?
Yes.
So are they mandated to do work for the EC or not? So what is secret about it? And Kaebia Kukumbi, Kwana Bine, Bimiti Home, printing card. Any electoral commission district office. And you tell me I should be so much worried. But the point is that you come to my office, work is being done. Me Juma. Me guso ameye. O say manya video secret video. Now abo. O say there be na ma trust there be any secret. Juma ni we ni. O say opa iPack ye be church mu. Mo aba. O say hey mu chikwa apa.
No, but
I don't see the logic.
Meba. Interestingly, Emra, Dr. Srebo Kweku, on Ghana Connect was joy.
Very well.
Or the two just say, "Nanya de more printed cards, but no more laminated." In fact, we should video ni ye cry.
There were laminations, of course. Yeah. But you print after printing.
But my question is, why late in the night to arouse this suspicion?
Need, my brother, there's a lot that goes into. You see, please, the media, with all respect, CJ, the media is supposed to be the fourth estate of the realm. The media is supposed to watch whatever that's going on and ask provoking questions like you are doing. I agree with you. Question is, why in the night? And answer is, do somebody work overtime into the night because of the sheer numbers and because of the time constraint?
On a sensitive activity
why
like
not?
Exhibition,
registration. Who say we are not in normal times? COVID has come to, tighten everything. Look at the number of days. Dr. He said that. Also, Ghana Electoral Commission cannot have all the days to themselves. They cannot have all the time to themselves. And the normal circumstances, 5th October, that time, nomination. Okay? But the point is that because of the new normal we are all living the new normal, obviously you are tight. And if you are tight with timer, what it calls for is maybe some time to have extension of your job hours with your overtime pay. I don't know, as bonnet. And America say, Nipa no waka, udi subuabono, or the explanation about the it is left to you as a serious political party to take the numbers. Make sure you also say, ube interrogating numbers, no? And make sure that there's nothing untoward. Even on the issue but for the point is that for you to come say, me can try. No, my confusion. Me penny and I mean it will not help us.
You think I need to form a can try?
Make man can say end this for me say, oh can try say me penny. And at the end of the day, there and share as me solve problems. At the end of the day, you are not doing Ghana a great service. You are doing Ghana a disservice because you feel that it's a standard what take care. Obia can be you can hear on tea.
For instance, I'm going to raise the issue of a police station, maybe a nipa register by 300.
Yeah.
Na emubeye 200 there. No mudi any register no emu. And they compare it to their own data.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Some of the data no nibia. Similar issues.
I just started by saying the CJ. Say Yenso as a political party, we are worried about some of these happenings.
But you are not talking about them.
No. You don't. You see, who say we are not talking about? There are forums, there are platforms to address them. Yanko, IPAC no more Yanko. Your reps anko. Do you know the questions my general secretary and then my campaign manager and of course my reps on it ask questions to the EC? Yambase kunyane hey now and I can say I can't answer. That's not what it means. There are platforms for you to go and address these issues. MAS said Mr. Dana Amate is not here. He's a member of the IPA. He has worked at EC before. Tama no more person on an IT director. Of course, the point is that there are platforms. And I'm saying that let us all safeguard the democracy we are on. Say press conference now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Yeye. Is it not kind? Or see a democracy, a sovereignty no ehunya. Inti yen nyina no yen yentimi mmoa na yen hwese na be ya ebetumpon. Na say ebekọ enim so a enye about inciting people when at the end of the day you come out again to say na me nim say ASC. So platforms na e wo hono no use that platform to address the matter. Oko IPAC say be ugo kasa IPAC ya the chewing echichiro anu say onkasa. And I had the pin about the palm on so on kasa. Okay, come on, member. So you got a platform.
Yeah, for share sa videos me anyway. Emrayaba, ebeto adwumadi no so.
It is deeply troubling that the ongoing exhibition of the voters' register has revealed significant omissions and in some cases the deletion of names of registered voters on a wide scale. There are also instances in which the gender, name, and registration center of voters have been transposed. As an interested party in the December elections, we want to state and strongly that these alarming warning signs do not bode well for a free and fair election. To quote what many others have said in their commentary on the current developments on social media, of what use is a democracy if technicalities will be deployed to steal the mandate of the people? Sovereign power emanates from the people. It must be protected and jealously guarded at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, the EC and our opponents suggest that these concerns we have expressed are an exaggeration. Our demands are the same regardless. We want to see fairness, transparency, and integrity in the process leading up to the election, including in this exhibition exercise. We expect that when such monumental breaches are pointed out, the EC will take responsibility and act in good faith to resolve them. We in the NDC have exhibited restraint at all times in this electoral process. Even now, we're committed to doing so. But let me serve notice, once again, that we will not accept the result of a flawed election. We're surprised that superior technology is generating even more problems than the so-called obsolete technology. Because there are some things happening in this exhibition that we've never seen since 1992. We've taken part in exhibition of registers, registration of voters, elections, and some of the areas where a whole segment of names, thousands of them, can get missing from the register is unprecedented. And that's why we're saying that it's the widespread scale of the incidents and the quantums that we're dealing with that are the problem. So for instance, in places where 7,000 names are not there, we know that for exhibition, the turnout for exhibition is much lower than for registration. And normally when you go to check your name in the register, and your name is not there, they give you a form that you have to fill, and that form is used to include your name. So if you go to those stations where 700 people's names are missing, 900 people's names are missing, so if they don't come for the exhibition, how are you going to capture them and replace them in the register? That is what we're talking about. And all these will not arise if this particular electoral commission had a close collaboration with IPAC. That is what IPAC is for. That IPAC is what has made our electoral commission one of the best in the whole of Africa. Indeed, other electoral commissions have copied our IPAC idea and created advisory councils of political parties where issues are discussed frankly and consensus is reached in how to deal with them. But this present electoral commission has a phobia for the IPAC. They're even afraid to call a meeting of IPAC. And when the electoral commissioner says, we have the mandate, that is what is resulting in what we're seeing today. Because you want to do things yourself. The final register, certified to file the nominations. Because if you go and somebody signs, and it turns out that his card is invalid, if you go through and find out the person is not on the voters register, are you going to disqualify that presidential candidate? These are legitimate questions. And the EC must change.
For those who are affected by the duplicates, it doesn't suggest that you are not going to vote. But the commission took the decision that we don't want a situation whereby two people, Evans and Bosman, are going to have the same ID numbers. We understand that in this country, the voter's ID card has several purposes. Ideally, the voter's card is a card for voting, but we understand that in Ghana, it has a dual or a multi-purpose. It's used for, people use that to do a whole lot of things. So the commission took the decision that no, if our system has identified that a certain number of people have duplicate ID numbers, what do? We allow the same system to generate additional numbers So, for example, if Evans and Bosman have the same ID numbers, the system will say, let's allow Evans to keep the old number. Then let's give Bosman a new number. And we've made this point repeatedly that when two people have the same ID numbers, it doesn't mean that they cannot vote. What it actually means is that the two of you have the same card, and beyond the voting, it becomes a challenge.
Okay, so let's break it down. So if three people have the same numbers, which was the case with the duplicate problem, right? And they don't follow up to go and sort this out, all of them show up at the polling center with the same codes. You allow all of them to vote? No,
because Evans, one thing we need to understand is that on the day of voting, when you get there, you mention your name, Serebo Kweku Evans Mensah. Then your name is going to be checked in the register. We have an officer called a name reference list officer. His job is to check your name in the register. So when he checks and he notices that Barbara is in the register, what he does is that then you proceed to the next person where you are going to be verified. And the verification is you are going to be verified first by your fingerprint. Once you are verified and it is clear that you are the Evans Mensah you say you are, then you proceed. If for some reason your fingers are not able to be verified, then they try your face, then you proceed. So clearly, we are not going to use voter ID numbers on the day of voting.
These are normal challenges with registration. The ID card is important. It facilitates the registration. But you can vote without the ID card. If there's certain things that you don't understand, you can also call request for a meeting and we'll meet. But the only assurance I want to say is that the challenges are there. We appreciate them, but they are part of the exhibition. That's why we do exhibition and we rectify all the errors and those things. By the time we finish the panel, we'll have a credible one.
Okay, yama kwa mebio yesa ko share videos no na ne twatwo no na enra Ghana Connect ewo Joy 99.7 FM na Dr. Bosman Asare na fe Dr. Shewo Kweku omo ne Evans Mensah na womo twetwe enkomo efa exhibition exercise no. Interesting response from the Electoral Commission. But Rodan Lamate, a Deputy Director of Election for the NDC, I mean, Charlie Obeka, yes, Ramati, Akwaba. Videos for me. Maybe Abako there. Yamiado. We don't say never back home in Bintina and just forgive me. You do come off air, you. But my yantias mo issues pa exhibition exercise any day Ramati.
The first one is about the missing names. Very serious. Now, the second one is about the ID card that have been duplicated. The first one is having been registered all right. We are now doing exhibition. Electoral Commission in printing the provisional register has a checklist. Because at the end of registration. Sorry. At the end of registration, omono say police station bia na nipa omo register wo. Nti yemfa say Adom FM police station nipa 500 na register. That become the checklist for number of people who have registered at Adom FM. Nti say who provide provisional register for Adom FM. Let's assume say out of the 500 no nipa 10 were challenged. Now, my challenge, you appear before the District Review Commission, their challenge was sustained. Intenu say, Omodeno, Emba register, Ebeba, the FN, a sessional list. And also say, Siamino Casaya was exhibition center. After the Emfan say, Obiwa, register or Adom FM. But time or register Adom FM, you are challenging. Inti, you are challenging, who didn't register, all right, by Emfa card and now. Now I call Accra New Town. Now I call register all. Yeah, mark you know, I be say any pan will register 2 times. Until more multiple registration, yeah, the omudin to the IFN multiple list. And also what sentence here. Until at the end of the day, no call center no. They say I don't FM and past 700 are registered. Who this up document is funny in Abumwa. SSM ma any past 700. What you say? Because once our register no, yen delete within that. Say, a man who can say over to about, say why a double registration, you do 2 multiple lists. No, say I challenge you, not challenge you, no. who appear before the district review commission, commission will say yes, say a challenge will say unya Ghana ni yampa unya Ghana ni. And now won't di 18 years, yampa won't di 18 years. Now you would dinner free register. Now there are two exceptional lists no so. Inti sa list me sani na udi bomwa. Exception ma we nipa o ma register or center. So that become the checklist for the electoral commission. Inti say nipa 700 are register. Now who print provisional register. Now I print 300 are. Say nipa 400 no more. Because nipa 400 no so money exceptional list no so. Multiple lists. So, number of people not more register no become the checklist for the electoral commission in providing their provisional register. Now, the AD say, oh, say registration. If program was Joe FM, now me need more MPP mambi. Now me can say, as a political party, we have collected all the registration figures. Until any time you see ni figure ni bar. Because we are all picking the information from the same source. And any part 30 are registered. Or China, any part 40 are registered. Now I 70. The following day, any part 30 are registered. I 100. Until part B, your registration day, now your money end of day print out. Of course. And no shed din uskana. A man who didn't or more show or more details be until will be.
But print out, you know, it's surprising how and it's from person say. More data, more data be on ma. A yacht from coaching electoral commission data by way of figures. And I say names are one more.
Yeah, data. Yeah, your registration. Yeah, data ni omu data no. To a large extent, they agree because yeah, reconciliation was district level. Okay. Until uba mi constituency elege kuku. Yeah, registration yeah no omu ko transi. If you are now oman will say obi akọ register or district office. On say who register or district office District office no, there were 247 police station were lejukuku. Until uko district office, say who person who register, yeah, ube to about baby I mean bra wait here. Now abo baby I ube no more share, no man police station code number. No more you see no they are register. Until ufa end of day print out from the district no. Police station here multiple police station. Until the area say at the close of the day no, then we take tally that brother Kamara, the police station, any part 2, I can register or district office. So we tally. Adom FM, any part 4, I can register, then we tally. So at the end of registration, now I who said, don't no more register or district office. No, Kamara police station, we are 15. Adom FM filling station, we are 30. Now you are register or Adom FM. It is any part 700. Now register or Adom FM, and now the 15 no register or district now 715. It is a brother Kamara hono, nipa no register near 400. Now we need a 10 now more register or district account now saying 410. So that become the total number of people who have registered for Kamara in police station 410. Electoral commission so the figures near the any agree to a large extent, baby. Yeah, well, mano, but I know there is insignificant. Maybe 1, 2, 3. That one you can say maybe a topographical error, those who are key. But says yeah, sure exhibition now appear out no. Massa is serious, and I have reports from all the regions. Where is the region? New Jabin. Data way free electoral commission.
Way free electoral commission.
No, semi free electoral commission. This is the number of people who are being exhibited on the register. At the end of registration, any panel registering. And these figures have been confirmed by the Electoral Commission.
Okay, but we need to authenticate the source. No,
because
the way your mom there and I say where your Electoral Commission.
No, so we see Electoral Commission there.
My Mr. Question. Now, if you say the number of registrants are how many?
The number of registrants are 456.
And at the end of the day, 210.
Yes.
Then this one.
These ones are the difference.
These are the missing. And what constitutes the difference? Are you saying it's because it's missing or because the people didn't go to check? Because when you go to check, obviously, send a year registration. MPP, more honor, more market. Okay, because we have a checklist there. ABI 400 something. The checklist is 400 something. Maybe agent honor. We have a check, and then 20 people never check here. That's sorry. And you 400 something. No. Eko si be 10 days no. Na ebia de bia average no send eko dey kan no. 20 aba. Na akwanya 200. it doesn't mean that the difference of 246 any whole no more.
No, you see.
No,
you are getting it totally wrong. No, this is the register.
If two things. Another one.
No, let him finish. Let him finish. I beg you, let him finish.
The man can say that's the first option of it. That it could be there. However, those who have checked their names, number arrives to 210. Secondly, it could also be the explanation that out of the 16 point something million, 29,000 people now, omudi MSC, it could also be part of it. Say, easy Akacha say, indeed, there has been first provisional register of Modimaye. Now, first one of the Maya, anomalies ebum. Because names in anchor. That is the beef of the NDC. What you say?
It's one of
that is not the beef. That is one of them.
And America say it could also be that 29,000 now. missing no. Obviously, maybe a SAR polling station. No, I'm not saying that is what it is the case. Maybe a SAR polling station. No, that 210 is also an issue. That is where we all will call on ECC on a platform. No, names where you work as a checklist. No, where anyway any honor. Until where any honor no, a dino ewahe a left or easy to answer this question.
Okay, so but by this, are you agreeing somehow?
Oh, wait. We have never said anywhere that we are speaking for the EC. That's the first. I made this point earlier. Say yes, we are critical stakeholders in it. We just as they are. We all go to IPAC and discuss. So the point is say a D baku MSCA. Utieme earlier on a man can say Obia could register one for MPP card and register, and I this card could register. Until a D baku MSCA. It's 50% plus one. I should be worried as a serious political party. And we are worried about it.
Let me explain something small to my brother. The analogy is trying to establish is different from what is happening on the ground. The register is a hard copy. The register, when you go to the exhibition center, it's in hard copy. When you open the last page of the register, it tells you the number of people who have registered. I not share the number of people who are registered. So it's not based on number of people who or more call center no check it. You have say, bro, this police station is a Adom FM police station. And the people are registered with 456. Provisional register supposed to, if there are no exceptional lists and there are no multiple lists, supposed to be 450. And there are some American, where example now, me they are children. Who yes, we are agent. The first thing you do is when you go, you look at the number of people on the exhibited register. Then you look at the number of people on the exceptional list. Then you look at the number of people on the multiple list. These three lists should give you the number of people who registered at the center. Until now, who say register now 210.
That's problematic.
I'm coming. Exceptional register no 210. And November 410. 420. Say multiple list no 36. Then it means that this figure is correct.
Exactly.
Yes.
Even though the number on the exhibited register is 200 and something, 210. The total exhibited register, multiple lists and exceptional lists, no, amount of 456. So it's correct. But here in the case, Wako Center, the number of register is 210. The number on the exceptional list is 0. The number on the multiple list is 5. Who they come with 215. Me when the Panama register we have 450. And that is what
we all agree.
You see, let me tell you, I was at IPAC. They will have informed you. What I want you to understand is that Electoral Commission, first of all, announced the exhibition on the 11th. Then change the date to on the 16th. Then change it to on the 18th. Masaya Etiani, Obia won a program. Me and MTI if I've not been called yesterday night, I'm on my way to Kumasi. So I've planned my program for the week. Kamara Dini has also done the same thing. Electoral Commission say exhibition on the 11th. Starting from on the 11th for 1 week, for 8 days. Until you do adjustment onto your program. That on the 18th, I will go and check my name during the exhibition. On the 11th, I will go and check my name during the exhibition. So if I have a travel on the 11th, I will shift it to 12. Then on the eve of the exhibition, Electoral Commission come and announce on the 16th. Automatically, it will throw you out of gear. You have to readjust yourself again. Yeah. Then on the 16th, on the eve of on the 16th.
Is that your worry?
No, please. You see, come on.
No, you don't
downplay this.
Let me say, no.
Because everybody has a problem.
That's his worry. I'm okay. I understand.
It's not me, my worry. That is people's worry.
That has constituted to a low turnout. That's the point.
No, that has always been the case. For exhibition, people think that once they have their card, they are okay. What has even worsened the case is this short code. At APAC 3 days ago.
Maybe answer the short code no. Before exhibition exercise, political parties, munya provisional register, copies of the provisional register.
We were given a letter to submit a 2 terabyte external drive, latest on the 7th. So quickly, we sent the external drive. The woman say, Electoral Commission trauma. Say, yamfa external drive because we might compilation. Until yamfa external drive in blood, I MBG copy of the provisional register. Until you call on the 7th. You call on the 7th. Now you feel say, once on my compilation, maybe within a day or two, on the 10th, you're fair, you're seeing you're ready. On the 11th, you're fair, you're seeing you're ready. On the 12th, you're seeing you're ready. On the 30th, every day. In fact, on the 15th, I called the director of election, Dr. Fari, more than 10 times. My friend was saying, almost say, are you ready? But I'm in the office, into my office, Abeji. Finally, no, you copy of the external register. No. On the 16th, 8:30, I will show you that because normally when you pick, you sign. So I will show you the time we receive it. 8:30 p.m. External drive. Quickly, no, we copied it into pen drive, 275. Then quickly, we have to dispatch them to the constituency. Then 4 o'clock on the 17th, we had a call that the one that have been given to her is a poison register. So we should retain it. 4 o'clock the following day. That was on the 17th, okay. 4 p.m. Said the card now, external drive now, a problem. Meanwhile, the same data don't know they are printing register. The omo use for the exhibition. Me ka pass me friend now be can say, we dey say I to be printed. The way no yan fan call, then we can change it. Until ye di omo ka che ye say yan fa mbra na yan meji foforo. Ye di call ye no yan san kan foforo no Friday 8:15 p.m. That and that first day exhibition I we. Until say General Secretary.
No, but not almost say from so ben the war. First one on the man.
Oman can't the AM for so. But omo catch ye say problem wo. Until
oman share problem cry.
Oman share problem no. Oman share problem wo. You see. Omo catch ye say. Omo catch ye say problem wo. Until yan famra na ye meji foforo. Because oman who mistakes be but they are correcting it. Until ye de come now you feel say maybe in no time you benya copy. You copy Friday 8:15 p.m. Each of the copies we sign for receiving and you state the time. I can give it to you, I can show it to you. So quickly we have to also reorganize it. But don't forget that the earlier one we have sent it to our people at the constituencies already. The earlier one, the poison one, we have sent it. So they have that one. And then the one that was reorganized. But don't forget, because the Omudi and one Omudi produced the first exhibited register on Friday. Saturday, Friday night, no exhibition officers message say, register no more use Friday, no mamu fa copy. Now there's a new one. Until omunfa new one by 6 a.m. no biambeji. In fact, to the extent say one kojia. Count yourself sack as a exhibition officer. And no occasion the controversy between the Shama MP.
Okay, but my son say some information we know. Electoral Commission communicating to all political parties and stakeholders for that matter. And now Electoral Commission decide.
Well, to be honest with you, it was not in written form. It was
if you were privy
because
to all this
I remember say you call mini omun director of elections. Yes. No, director of IT. Yeah, program be one of the radio station. Also can say they also have the same problem. Omunya on the 18th night. Because one for card now contempt. That is what he said. Until maybe the poison one, they never received the poison one. the one that we have now.
It's the same trend that we have. You finish
the was a see cry, use no cry, no so the challenge no we bring kwa. Until we had the register after first day of exhibition. And Saturday and second register. Which shouldn't be the case. Because the political parties are supposed to receive the register before the exhibition. By a yasa.
Okay. Ramata, yambra video no. Did say some video no? And a cover a spark some controversies near the.
My main can't be being shown. Some video no before video no beba. Now ya information from Asunafu South. Honorable Eriko Poku. Akasia ye say. Or nya calls from his constituency say ye from the electoral commission. Say card na ye dia mom no omon fambra. Na omon beji.
Why na from?
Ye from the electoral commission.
Okay.
Say omon fa card na ye dia mom do registration mbra. Na omon beji fofu. And it is not 1, not 2, not 3. So the call was becoming a bit problematic. Until no ankasa calls district officer. Oko no mo catch ni say yampa. Cast the be a duplicate. Until omo print another one or more replace the higher duplicate. No. In fact, don't know 369. Until all the message in my me fair director of electoral service. Me GD says so tell me
Dr.
Sribo. I called Dr. Sribo and I complained to him that doc, this is the problem we are having. In fact, when I called him, he told me that our Kumasi no more interview for returning officers.
Yeah.
Until we catch and say, yeah, tro and try brand electoral commission. Until we wrote to electoral commission. Because now you know say it's that widespread. Until now you feel says just as an full south. Until me friend no catch me so office no cause be ani all the people who have to respond to whatever letter comes are out there doing interview. Until obviously but problem is say card no. The people can use the card to vote, but they can't use the card to do any transaction. Because one say, you registration one, you certified register one, you certified register one, got to our national database. And they say, who the ID card call banker? Obe say, who the card no call no mark outside, or mark inside. No mark will pin. And your police station code, or ID number. Because the ID number is supposed to be unique to you alone. Until omo bank no be multiple names, ni multiple pictures, beba. See now, are you listening to me?
Me too, pa.
Until ya fan say me ID card e want me who say you call me the call bank now be so what they say number. They will not type my name, they will just type my pin. Omo type who pin. Obenya be say nipa 2 and I nipa 3. Na omo particulars about no omo pictures about. So there is no way they will accept the card. Until the people can vote. That is fine. So what it means is that voter register no omo ID number. But then they have to replace it after voting.
Yes.
Until you say your printing card. Now your distributor, we were shocked. Because one man explanation he said, any part no the card in Atwaba.
Okay.